Hello, this is Colby Davis, analyst with RHSFinancial, and we're here with Rosie Sams, our principal. And today we're going to take a little break from our usual discussions of talking about investments and financial markets, and instead take a look at the other side of the personal finance equation, which is insurance. Now, Risley, in addition to being a registered investment advisor, is also a California licensed insurance agent. Risley, we often find talking with clients and friends and family that people often lump insurance and investments together and kind of think of them as one. So can you tell us a little bit about what makes them different?
So it's a very fundamental difference between insurance and investments. Investments like stocks, mutual funds are designed to grow wealth. They're designed to help build your portfolio and make it larger and build up your net worth. Conversely, insurance is basically designed to protect that wealth and certain areas of it. Now, with regards to what we want to discuss today, actually, and what most people confuse, is we want to talk about life insurance and disability insurance, which basically protects against the income of an individual in case they die or become disabled. That, in turn, would help somebody build wealth as they get older and their salary grows. If something happens to them, this way they get protected.
In your newsletter this month, you talk a little bit about human capital and protecting that. Can you tell us a little bit about what human capital means?
Well, human capital, again, is just an extension of what I just mentioned. An individual or a human is basically working for somebody, whether they're a W-2 employee or like a business owner, and they will earn an income in exchange for the work that they produce for that company. So the value they add is then translated into some kind of income stream, right? What you get paid is your salary. That human capital, therefore, you can put a dollar amount effectively on it, and that is protected then by insurance. So someone will protect their future income stream by buying insurance, or whether it be life insurance or disability insurance.
Right, and so should someone strive to protect all of their human capital then? Is there such a thing as having too much insurance?
Yes, Colby, there's definitely something having to do with too much insurance. Now, while the majority of Americans don't have enough insurance, a lot of them actually have too much. They've overinsured. And the main consequence of that is if they're paying too much in premiums, that is too much of their salary is going towards paying insurance premiums and not going into savings or investments with things like their 401ks or their retirement accounts or even some kind of taxable investment, then you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Meaning they can't really grow their wealth because they're paying too much in premiums for their insurance. And insurance is not a cheap product.
Right, so with that in mind, what then is kind of the optimal trade-off? How should people try to balance these things?
Well, first off, keep in mind everybody's situation is different. And this video here by no means constitutes any investment or insurance advice, but I kind of like to think of a back-of-the-envelope kind of calculation saying what are the most important things that you're insuring for, meaning if my revenue stream, that is my income, were to go away, how would it affect somebody else, like my spouse, if I had kids and we're trying to send them to college. So basically, if you kind of back of the envelope calculate how it would help out and make sure that your kids would go to school, throw in a couple % per year for inflation over time, that's a good way to gauge it, and then the rest you invest and try to build your wealth with.
Right. Great. Well, some valuable insights today. Thanks so much for joining us this month, and thank you for joining us.